Hello, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. Before I get into my letter P for Homeward Bound to God, I will invite you to go to the link in the comments below for my book, You Are Made to Heal Spiritually, Emotionally, Mentally, and Physically. Check it out. I've been on a long journey and the last 10 years have been beautiful. I've been free from depression and suicidal thoughts, which for 30 plus years I was stuck in that and so much more. And I just feel like I've been led on this journey of healing spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And I share all the out-of-the-box ideas that I have that I didn't have before. And so this book was written for teens and adults alike. So check that out. So the letter P in being homeward bound to God is praying always in our heart and our mind. Praying always gives us that connection that we need. Also, we've been told that that's kind of what we need in the last days to keep us going and to hold us through, because things are going to get hard and we need to prepare. We need to have that connection. Building that connection now is going to help for as we need it along the way. And it just gives us strength. Praying always in our heart and our mind, it gives us strength in each situation. Anytime I try to give some advice, when someone comes to me and says, hey, what should I do? How should I handle this? I always tell them, say a prayer. Say a prayer in your heart and, be directed. Feel like you are going in, being directed and asking for that help. And it will always go so much smoother than you think so. Prayer is something that anyone and everyone can do. It doesn't matter where you're at. And it's just learning how to develop that communication. For the longest time, I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel worthy to connect to God. I didn't, and I was getting in my own way. So it doesn't matter where you're at in life. This is what I love. God is not a respecter of persons, meaning he doesn't care where you stand. He doesn't care what you look like physically. He doesn't care the skin color. He doesn't care what your sex is. He doesn't care what your income is. He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He loves everyone equally. Now, when I say he doesn't care about all that, he deeply, deeply, deeply cares about each and every individual. Just like any other parent, he wants us to have connection, but he doesn't force himself on anybody. He is an advocate of agency. So we have to choose him. We have to choose to go to him. And so it's just beautiful to know that as you exercise and each time you go to him, you are going to find a tighter bond. In fact, every time you go to him, you are going to feel that he reaches out to you within your thoughts and gives you ideas or gives you a warning or whatever it is. It's just a beautiful relationship, the most beautiful relationship you can develop to feeling like you are homeward bound to God. It's why we don't have to wait until we die and get to the other side to have this relationship. We do it now. We develop it now. And God's timing is so much different than ours. And going through our hard stuff, we all have hard stuff. Life isn't easy. But, having that line of communication open and prayer, it just helps our troubles. It helps our burdens. It helps ease our burdens. And we are able to make it through anything. With God, all things are possible. That is a sign I have hanging in my home. And it reminds me all the time that if I will just invite him in, if I will reach out each time, he is always there. He's never going to shove anybody that comes to him away. And it just knowing that no matter what we have coming our way, God is always there. So, and we have been commanded to pray unceasingly. Have that prayer in our heart. Have that prayer in our mind. When things are going on, when I hear terrible news, it It's really hard. If you're an empath and you hear bad news going on in the world or whatever, your heart goes out. And pray. Prayer is, I mean, we can't be physically everywhere all the time. And we're just in our little corner of our world, and we hear these big worldwide problems. And prayer, your heart goes out to them and you pray. And prayer is a powerful force that no matter who you are praying in behalf of, it is helping. It is helping them. It's giving them strength. It's giving them, you know, the added needed help that they need. And you can be a complete stranger and you are helping mankind by praying. Like, for instance, we see the California fires going on. Pray for them. Pray for the comfort that they need. Pray that their homes are spared. Pray that, you know, that they will be directed in where they need to go. And you know, that the biggest thing is comfort, right? Because this is a scary thing. And so praying that they feel the love of God and the comfort that they need, number one, and feeling like they have that guidance and direction, or praying to help them find God again in their lives if they aren't God-fearing people. So always praying for people no matter what. So just, we can pray for complete strangers. Pray for, we are told to pray over everything. Pray over our households. Pray over our crops. Our, you know, pray for those farmers that are growing our food. Pray that, you know, things will go good in the food making process. Pray that, you know, there are evil men, conspiring men, but there are many, many more good men than bad. And so just, you know, pray over everything. We have been told to pray over everything. And that means handling each situation we go into. Pray for a softened heart. Pray for help in handling an argument. Pray for help right in the thick when someone starts yelling at you. Give gratitude, give love, and pray for that person. And I promise you, you're going to have a complete experience, rather than going in at it with two boxing gloves on your hands and getting in on the fight. Just backing off and praying. Praying is the answer, and it is just a wonderful tool that we all have, and we all have access, and we don't have to have a certain status to pray, because the littlest of babes that can utter words, to no matter how old you are, God wants to hear from you. So please like and subscribe to my channel, share it with others, and until next time, we'll be talking later. Bye.